You gotta watch the beginning. It takes forever.
Tuesday, May 26th. I hate everyone.
Fucking Leroy, bro. Fucking Leroy, bro. You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. Fucking Leroy, bro.
So I started making a dubstep song, which
God.
I didn't realize the flamboyant homosexuality of dubstep until I started working on it. But it's all samples of you saying fucking Leroy bro or calling me a fucking idiot. And I was gonna try to play it, but it crashes my computer. So you only get that little snippet and that lady getting down.
Why does it crash? Because it's so gay?
No, because I got it opening on my editing program, and my editing program and my streaming program run at the same time, starts to crash. Just like me, because I'm about to crash. But that's why you had the great idea. So I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off because I'm trying to make the big book sexy, and no one's helping. Like, absolutely nobody. Like, there are people literally dying in the streets tonight because friends of ours refuse to make the big book sexy. And I'm so dedicated that I'm completely naked here because that's how dedicated I am to making the big book sexy.
Are you live on Facebook?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
That's what I'm willing to do to make the big book sexy. So what I want in return is you gotta get naked too.
What?
It's for the big book. Okay, I didn't expect you to, but I also didn't expect you to show up dressed like the fucking Unabomber. Like, why do you look like it's winter in Boston? Like, what's going on over there?
Because this is my definition of sexy.
I can see that. Like,
don't kink shame me. All right.
I'm telling you, I said I could see that. You know, like the girls in the hood with the pajama pants and the tube top, like that's sexy. So if this is your thing, looking like someone who's trying to sell crack on the corner, I'm all down for it. But
I'll start selling crack right now.
I know a couple people who probably just bought some. But speaking of crack, so I told you I was crashing because I've been up since like 6 o'clock and I work a job that fucking kills me and I'm fucking too old for this shit. You told me, what did you tell me to do to wake up?
I forgot.
To
drink Keefy.
Son of a bitch. Oh my God. So what I did was I whipped up a cup of exclusive. Now I got to switch my camera to get this to show right. And you're going to see more of my boobs. So don't be scared.
I won't. I want to see them.
See, that's what I mean about my computer crashing. So here's an official Recovery Idiot bag of Keefy, the #1 commissary coffee for institutionalized persons in the world. And here it is in front of my naked body, right under my tattoos of Oxycontin and Adderall and Xanax.
Mm-hmm.
But I got my bag of Keefy, and then I realized I don't have any cups because I can't leave my room because I'm naked. So I got a prescription pill bottle.
That is so classy.
I poured my Keefy in my prescription pill bottle and added a little warm water. And now I'm going to drink it. And I have to say, I put in enough for like, remember when we make the gallon pitchers at Alternatives with the Keefy?
Yes.
That's about how much I added.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Did you use the sink from your bathroom for the water?
Yes, of course. Okay. I can't leave my room. What else would I use?
I'm just asking. I think the people want to know.
It's hard to see just how dark this is. And also, I had to stir it with a Sharpie because I don't have utensils in my room.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that adds another layer of ghetto fabulous to my cup. But I'm about to take my first sip. I waited for you. Had a steaming hot cup of Keefy, and I waited for you. So here it goes. Here's the moment.
It looks really dark.
Oh, it's so dark it collects unemployment. Oh, my God. That's strong. Oh, it's so dark. It's trying to steal my car. It's chunky. Oh, the chunks. Well, I haven't had any of this in a long time. Since we lost our little Keefy buddy at Alternatives. But because my whole problem is I'm sad because no one else wants to make the big book sexy, I say it's time we literally make the big book sexy right now.
There's something special between you and me. And all the females in recovery. Let's show them how easy the steps can be. Let's get together and make the big book sexy. I wanna spread your pages. I wanna bend your spine. I wanna show you something big. It's this blue book of mine. Doesn't mean we can't make the mess. Let's take it slow and keep it clean. Hold me as I read page 417. Let's make the big book sexy. Let's make the big book sexy. Let's make the big book sexy. Let's make the big book sexy.
Now, to be fair, I would like to give the floor to a woman and ask a woman just what would you like to hear in the form of sexy recovery music? Because there's choices. You know, that's the greatest thing about the Recovery Idiot. Because of it existing, there are choices in sexy recovery music. We got songs like The Recovery Ladies. We got songs like I Love Metheny. You got songs like The Hottest Girl in the Meeting. And there's also a newer one that a lot of people seem to have stuck in their head. But as the woman who's dressed as the Unabomber, what would you like to hear next? Because we're trying to uplift the sexiness in the spirits of the people in the recovery world tonight. Because they all fucking suck.
I want to listen to damn, I just forgot the name of it. Well, my favorite is Make the Big Book Moist. That's my favorite. But then my second favorite would be, what's the third one that you named?
There's a lot. The Recovery Ladies, Hottest Girl in the Meeting.
Hottest Girl in the Meeting. Hottest Girl in the Meeting.
So I want you right now to close your eyes, which you can't tell because you're wearing sunglasses indoors like a total crackhead. I want you to think about the last meeting you were at and think about the girl in there who was a borderline 1.5, but because she was the only woman in that meeting, she was like a 6 or 7. I want you to picture that woman. I actually think I might be thinking of the same one you are because I know where you were last meeting. So in honor of her and her borderline thoughtness, comment is just low.
She's been rode hard and put away wet. Her primary care physician is actually a vet. She's not the type of girl you take the parents to meet. She's the type you get on her back before God gets her on her feet. She's the hottest girl that's in the meeting. When I say hot, I mean boobs, and she's breathing a 10 in the rooms, but a 2 on the streets. You just can't be picky under sober house sheets. She's the hottest girl that's in the meeting, missing most her teeth and her hairline's receding. Can't be picky when the nookie's for free. We learn to lower our standards in recovery. She's got 6 kids that she never sees. Because rehab romance is her priority. She hears voices talking inside her head. Let's get her medicated. Hit the Suburban and jump in a bed. She's the hottest girl that's in the meeting. When I say hot, I mean boobs, and she's breathing. A 10 in the rooms, but a 2 on the streets. You just can't be picky under sober house sheets. She's the hottest girl that's in the meeting. Missing most her teeth and her hairline's receding. Can't be picky when the nookie's for free. We learn to lower our standards in recovery. Learn to lower our standards in recovery.
That is, what do the kids call it? A slapper? It slaps? Is that what the young people say?
I think so.
You don't know because you're old too now?
Yeah.
Well, I got to say, I'm pretty sure this is the first time in the history of humanity someone was drinking Keefy from a prescription pill bottle while somebody ate Chinese food dressed like the Unabomber.
Okay, I want you to chug it now.
No, I need to get through the next who knows how many minutes.
Chug it.
No, because then I'm going to want more, and then I'm going to make more, and then I'm not going to go to sleep, and then... Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Oh, it's so chunky at the bottom. You suck at blowing. You absolutely suck at blowing. Oh, my God, that's embarrassing. My mouth is actually...
Yeah, blow it then, dickhead.
Oh.
It doesn't make any noise.
So get some new ones.
It's
Use them constantly.
This is for this is work related. It should be covered by you. You're my employer.
I guess that's true. I'll see what I can do.
I think we got some comments.
So slow. So slow. Oh my God.
Well,
I'm not even doing it. I'm not even doing it. No. I was gonna have
porn on your.
I was gonna have the breaking news, and it was gonna say that you suck at blowing. The guy on the left sold me flour instead of blow. I'm pretty sure they're talking about you. Is this what you were doing? This is why you were late, because you were selling fake cocaine to people on the corner?
That wasn't me, because I don't sell flour. I sell cornstarch as blow.
It all tests the same, I think.
Yeah.
See, always
Oh
with the peach. Oh my God! And guess what?
What?
There's somebody actually showing their peach. Gina Sanchez is showing her peach.
Gina's got a nice peach.
I'm still not sure which part the peach is. So either way, that's my friend's wife. So I'm not going to say anything disrespectful.
Well, now.
TOGTFO.
What the fuck does that mean?
Means tits or get the fuck out. They're talking to you. How do you not know what TOGTFO means? Like, did you just get on the internet yesterday?
No, because you wrote that to me yesterday, and I was like, okay, he might be having a fucking stroke, and I didn't know.
You were with... There was a crowd of 3 people with a combination of 6 boobs at the beach, and there was not one picture documenting the event. Not that I'm trying to be creepy because I'm borderline friends with you all and I don't want to see them, but at the same time, TGOTTFO. Like, it's just a thing. Do it. Instead, you're dressed like Santa's coming later tonight.
I'm gonna rob him when he comes down the chimney.
I still don't feel like the big book is sexy enough tonight. I think
that's because you haven't showed your tits or your ass. That's
I'm sitting here naked. What are you talking about? What more do I have to do?
I don't get a good look at them.
I think if I were to actually show my ass, that might get something band. Now what's interesting? I can't really like, you know, the quality's not very good on this like camera, but do you see this right here?
Yeah.
That's where the Puerto Rican girl stabbed me. Like, you can see that clearly that there's a scar right there.
You
That's
probably
weird.
deserved it. I know you deserved it.
That's how you know when the romance is real. When she's willing to stab you. But that's also why I stopped dating Puerto Rican girls. So, show your tits. That's the second person who said that. Are they talking to me or talking to you?
They're talking to you.
I'm not afraid. I will show what the good Lord gave me. Oh, it's
Ooh.
that we get censored.
No.
This isn't the name of recovery. I actually stood all the way up by accident, and it did cut out, so that's good.
I still saw them though. They're really pink.
Yeah, I'm talking about everything else. Well, I'm giving the fans what they want. So, what are you showing? Where's your bag of cornstarch that you are selling on the streets? You got one bagged up, like an 8-ball of cornstarch?
Yeah, I have cornstarch bagged up, and then I have salt. But the
As meth?
Yeah, as meth.
So I was buying drugs once on Avenue D at the little bodega thing, and I was so hard up, like I just needed to get high so bad. And this sketchy fucking guy comes up to the van when I'm sitting there, and he's like, "What do you need?" I was like, "I want a cap. Give me a cap." He's like, "Well, like what? Like that fentanyl shit?" And I was like, "I know, but I'll take it, whatever." So I give him $20, and he comes back. You know, what is it? Like gum that comes in like the silver wrapper, and then you take the piece of gum out. You know, like Doublemint gum and those type of gums that's in the silver paper.
Yeah.
So he comes back with one of those full of these crystals. And I was like, I know that's not fentanyl. He's like, my boy got it. He said it's good as shit. And I was like, this looks like Ajax. Like, that's exactly what it looks like. For some reason, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So I put it in my spoon and tried to cook it up, and it wouldn't. So I never did it. But that's how desperate I was at that time. And that was my last experience with fake drugs.
Well, speaking of that, the stuff that I used to get, it had a very soapy kind of taste to it when it went down.
Really?
Yes, and it had blue little spots, and it was always my sneaking suspicion that they were putting some sort of detergent or something in there.
But did it still get you high?
Oh yeah. Did it stop me? No. Did I eventually start to discharge weird looking stuff from my nose? Yes.
Yeah, but that's like, you gotta give some to get some. Like, so what? So you're cleaning your insides out with detergent, but you're getting high, so who cares?
And my smelling was never better.
Huh. What's the $50 for? Didn't we just do this? That means I'm owed $100. If I show my ass, do I get another 50?
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see the screen if I try to do it, so I don't think I can. Now I want more Keefy, and it's all gone.
Oh man.
One is too many, 1,000 is never enough. Now I have to suck my Sharpie to get the Keefy chunks
Let's
off.
see it. Let's see it.
No, why'd you make it creepy? I'm trying to get Keefy off my Sharpie like a normal person, and you want to make it creepy. I got to do it like a corn cob so it doesn't look sexual. All right. The big book is not sexy enough tonight, so I think we need to think of our last, I'd say, rehab romance. That's pretty generic because I've never been to rehab, and honestly, I've never had any romance. But if you think about the experience of dating somebody from a meeting or someone from the rooms, and you meet this girl for the first time, and she's like a whole hot 65 pounds of sexiness, I think that reminds you of falling in love. Like my friend fell in love with Methany. And when I say my friend, I mean Daniel. And by falling in love with someone, I mean Claire, because that's what we used to call her. But they're not watching, so this is an ode to them. Go.
I met a girl who's broke and thirsty, mentally unstable and knows how to hurt me. Nothing serious, she's just looking for fun. She has 4 children and custody of none. She has to take classes for her DWI, Serenity Prayer tattooed on her thigh. One step away from prostitution, she's been to jails and institutions. Always has a Red Bull and a menthol 305. Narcan is the reason she's still alive. She likes the bad boys because of her pops. She prefers Molly over the crack rocks. From her wristband down to her socks, I love the new girl that I met in detox.
You know, none of those words are actually about the girl whose name I just mentioned. It put the thought in my head because at the time he fell in love with this girl who really was like fucking Jesus, 85 pounds when she came in. And me and his brother used to call her Methany, like, oh, watch him. He's going to end up hooking up with Methany. And then the magic happened. I got another 50. That's 200. Show some skin, Baldy. What's left? What's left?
I think you missed some other comments, though.
That's not.
Go back.
We got 100 over here. Your last prison romance. I actually do have a song over that, but it's in another folder. Oh my God, I have to find it. So it's Shirley.
Yes. Show it.
What do you gotta keep talking so I can find it? It's
okay. Now, for our 1 million subscribers that are watching this video is what happens to newcomers that do not work the steps. This is what, this is what.
Keep talking.
This is what eventually will happen if you are one of those unfortunates that refuses to work the steps and are not, do not want to work the rigorous honesty that this program demands. This is the type of guy that you will end up meeting. This is the guy that will watch you sleep, will caress you in the middle of the night, and you're going to have to hold his pocket.
The thing is, I don't remember where we were watching that from. So now I'm trying to find it. Okay. So I don't know if I think you might have gave the wrong message. Like, this is not just for the newcomers. This is for everybody. Like, this is the big book, has a lot of, life lessons. What's it called? Morals. There's just things that are universally understood in the big book, like love thy neighbor and be nice to somebody and, don't put hateful things out into the world. And we can turn those lessons, for everybody. We can tell anybody, our neighbor, the guy in traffic, your boss, especially your boss. You take this lesson that was found directly in the big book. I think it was page 429. And this would just help out everybody you come across in life, as long as you.
I want them to suck my ass with jelly.
Well,
what they call toss the salad. That's the slang word, toss the salad.
Message for the newcomer.
If he's a newcomer, right, I want him to suck my ass with jelly. What they call toss the salad. That's the slang word, toss the salad. It means sucking my ass, right? With jelly or without jelly. Some people use syrup. I prefer a guy to use jelly, right? I will reach my climate, right? I will automatically get hard, right? I will, come automatically if he's sucking my ass for about 10 minutes or longer, right? It's a sensation feeling. It makes you feel real good. Most all gays do that. You know what I'm saying? Like guys to suck their ass. It's just like a pussy. right? But the only difference is it's not a pussy, right? It's clean. The person is decent, and the person know that that's an asshole. But in mind, he's looking at it as a pussy because he's in prison. So toss my salad and let him eat me, you know, and we straight. That's it.
It was supposed to be a video about the third step prayer. That was a complete accident. That had nothing to do with what we were talking about. But someone's getting moist. Okay, well, I guess that was the right message to play. Yeah, I don't know if any of that's allowed on anything. Like, I'm pretty sure that if somebody was randomly going through YouTube and was like, "Oh, this came up in my feed. What's this?" and then toss them a salad, like that's probably not going to attract the right.
No. That's too much. That's too much.
It was like, as I'm watching it, I'm thinking, well, this is when it goes wrong. This is when things get bad. This is when the sponsors leave and Keefe takes their business elsewhere.
Yeah.
Never do that.
We're
Why
sorry.
is it so hard to?
We're sorry, Keefe. Please don't drop us as a sponsor.
Look, honestly, right now in the world, there are people eating ass with Keefe breath because that just goes hand in hand. Like, the consumers of this product have done some questionable things to stay alive, to stay satisfied in a what could be a lonely environment, or it could be the greatest time of your life if you're somebody who likes to wear 2 chains at the same time. Like, it depends. It's all about the person and what they're in. So I think that's no. There's 2 songs left. There's one of my favorites, and this really was dedicated to so many people. Like, there's so many girls that there's lines from this song that, like, nothing's embellished. Like, it's for real. The incidents that happen in this song have happened in real life. And it's funny because one of the lines was about a redhead and what she would do to you. And that redhead went and did the things that, you know, she said just go do. So anyway, without further ado, let's not get moist yet, but let's get into some recovery lady.
You know they sick of the ladies, it's the recovery ladies. Don't go dating or banging, cause every one of them's crazy. You will start off having fun until you're both on a run. Pregnancy or NOD, rehabilitations are dumb. Some are sicker than others, usually garbage can mothers. You'll hide under your covers, you've been warned you will suffer. Don't forget what I said, if the hair color's red, she will put you in prison, or you'll wish you were dead. You know they sick of the ladies, it's the recovery ladies. Don't go dating or banging, cause every one of them's crazy. You will start off having fun until you're both on the run. Pregnancy or NOD, rehabilitations are dumb. You know they're sicker than rabies, it's the recovery ladies. Don't go dating or banging, cause every one of them's crazy. You will start off having fun until you're both on a run. Pregnancy or an OD, rehabilitations are dumb.
So at the time of that, there was a new recovery lady coming into my life, and she's here today. Look, it's Miss Brittany.
Woo!
So the whole point of this was to try to spread the word that together we can make the big book sexy. And you come looking like the Unabomber, and she looks like somebody's angry aunt who's coming out of the house to yell at the kids to get off the grass. I'm naked to spread awareness. And
I was going to say, why don't you have fucking clothes on, Leroy?
Because I'm proving a point. Because when I'm asked to do something, I show up. So I expect my friends to do the same. And when they don't, it pisses me off. So when I ask somebody, hey, you know, come do this thing to help others, and they're like, yeah, I say, well, look, bitch, I'm willing to do this. Because I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And fuck you and your ass for not showing up. So that's why.
Who are we angry at today?
Aggressive.
There's several people, but one particularly put me over the edge. So Shirley, why don't you ask Brittany why she looks this way and what's been going on in her life?
Well, I've been kind of clued in a little bit
How?
because me and Brittany talk. We talk mostly about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, who doesn't?
I need to know where you are at all times. I need to know what you're doing. I need to know what you're wearing, and I need to know what you ate that day.
I thought that's what the Apple tag in all my pants was for. I thought that's how you were doing that.
No, that just shows like where you are at the moment. That's for safety. That's for safety. Yeah.
Well, now there's another TOGTFO. So I think that's addressed to Brittany, and I will not have that. So, no,
okay,
sir.
Brittany, do you know what that means?
No.
Okay, good. Good.
What
Because
the fuck does it mean?
he's been talking a lot of nonsense to me that I'm old because I don't know what that means.
It's just like, it's like early 2000s internet talk, 4chan. It's still like a thing. Everyone on the internet knows what TOGTFO is. Like, if you don't, you need to go do more research. You need to dive into message boards and
what the fuck does it mean?
Well, now you have to find out on your own because we're moving to the next topic. Now she's gonna look. Oh, I thought she was leaving to go look.
I am. So what is it? What is it again?
I don't know, but it's offensive. It's wildly offensive.
TOGTFO.
Hold on. What is it again?
Oh my God.
TOGTFO.
Both so retarded.
Get the fuck out.
No, there's more. You're not looking
An aggressive or literal command for someone to leave a conversation or space.
No, you're not. You're leaving out the TO part.
What is it?
Oh my God.
So what was it again?
You both had the access to every piece of information in the world and couldn't find it. I'm so
tits or get the fuck out.
Thank you. I can't believe that took you that long.
I just had to hit Urban Dictionary.
All right. Well, that's where you should be getting your information from, not fucking Google.
How the fuck do I get back to this thing?
I don't know, but you're as black as my Keefy now, and it's scaring me. I'm starting to think you're going to leave to get milk and never come back home, Daddy.
How do I get back into this thing?
I don't know. I don't know what you did. Oh my God. This is why people are not correlating sexiness with the big book, because these are the things that happen. Why don't you leave and come back? How about that?
Okay, bye.
The peach.
Oh my Lord. I bet she doesn't even know how to. All right. Now she's got to try to find her way back. Looking like Aunt Jemima with that thing on her head. But you know, there's people today who probably don't even know who Aunt Jemima is because she's not on the boxes anymore. Is that sad?
Everything's sad.
That is true. Everything's sad. And yes, what we could do is use the sexiness of the big book to uplift the communities and make people happy. But no one wants to participate. It's like people just want to do like, you know, inspirational podcasts and, you know, try to be like real influencers in some sort of fucking way when really the whole mission is to just make the big book sexy. But Brittany, as a newcomer, I think maybe you need to hear a bit of this message, because I've seen the number of viewers was the highest it ever was, and then it went to the lowest it ever was after this message. So let's see what happens when we do it again. I don't know when you start going to meetings, Brittany, but I'm sure at one time you were a newcomer and someone should have explained the rules to you. So in case you missed out, here they are.
The newcomer, right? I want him to suck my ass with jelly.
Now, again, as a newcomer. So that's an important part you can't miss.
If he's a newcomer, right, I want him to suck my ass with jelly. It's what they call toss the salad. That's the slang word, toss the salad. It means sucking my ass, right? With jelly or without jelly. Some people use syrup. I prefer a guy to use jelly, right? I will reach my climate right, I will automatically get hard, right? I will, come automatically if he's sucking my ass for about 10 minutes or longer, right? It's a sensation feeling. It makes you feel real good. Most all gays do that. You know what I'm saying? Like guys to suck their ass. It's just like a pussy, right? But the only difference is it's not a pussy, right? It's clean. The person is decent. And the person know that that's an asshole, but in mind, he's looking at it as a pussy because he's in prison. So, toss my salad and let him eat me, and we straight. That's it. She's right.
So again, even after seeing it already, I'm still like, that's too much. That's just too far. Like, how are we going to save lives by making the big book sexy if Shirley's out here talking about syrup or jelly?
I agree. He said very, very clearly that there are some people that use syrup, but he prefers jelly.
Okay, well, I don't want either one. But if for some bizarre reason I get arrested again and I'm sent up the road for the rest of my life to die as a miserable old man in prison, and I have to, that's this stipulation here, I have to, and it's either jelly or syrup, I'm going with syrup. No. And we talked about this last night, and I think the jelly is just a different kind of icky, sticky mess. And like, I like peanut butter and jelly, and if I start correlating, like doing that with my jelly, I can't eat peanut butter and jelly anymore. It's ruined. It's ruined. Most of my life is already ruined because this is what I have to do on a Friday night, but I don't want my peanut butter and jelly to be ruined. So I will use the syrup because I don't use syrup a lot. And you're probably not getting a lot of pancakes and syrup in prison. Well, I guess if you are at home with a hot plate, you can. But anyway, I would prefer the syrup. What about you, Brittany?
After school this week and build our dream. I'm going to say jelly.
Yes. Yes. Because now let's talk about this. I keep telling him that now listen, he says that he does this activity. I think he said 10 minutes, right?
We could watch it again if we have to, but yes, he said he finishes after about 10 minutes.
Okay, perfect. 10 minutes, reasonable if you're tossing somebody's salad. Now, if I had the two options, I would want the jelly because I don't think that I can eat syrup for 10 minutes. But jelly, absolutely. Absolutely. If it's grape, more I can probably do 20. Strawberry, 10 is fine.
The thing is, the jelly is going to get consumed faster because you're actually like enjoying the taste of the jelly. The syrup is like, it's going to last longer and mask the taste of the thing you are actually doing, which is what you're being held hostage and forced to do.
Okay, but listen, if I plan things ahead, okay, I'm getting a Costco-sized tub of jelly. Like, I'm not going to, the Dollar Tree. And
you're in prison. You're not going to Costco or the Dollar Tree. You're using the little squeeze packs that you get from fucking canteen for 60 cents.
No.
That's why that little bit of jelly is not going to last long, but that little bit of syrup is going to last.
Yeah, but I would collect it. Yeah, I would collect it. I would have my friends getting it for me. Like, hey, can I have your jelly? They'd be like, yeah, here, salad tosser, have it.
Yes, everyone's going to know what you're doing with a stockpile of jelly.
I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't care.
See, this is why people aren't getting sober anymore. Because they're willing to take jelly over syrup.
You might be right.
Well, I hope somebody's life was touched tonight. I hope somebody was saved. And all that's left is to ask God one more time to help make someone's big book moist. And I think that's really all we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts on that, Shirley, while I look for my award-winning video here?
I have a lot of thoughts.
Well, share them because...
I'll be quite honest with you.
Are they all involving salad tossing?
Yeah, now I kind of can't get it off the brain.
What the thing is that never enters my my brain at any point in my life until my friend there came out and put out that video to help the newcomer. Like, it's not a topic I've ever discussed my entire life. But here we are, second night in a row, talking about syrup or jelly.
I think that this should be normal talk.
Like, more families should get together around the dinner table and explain one day, if you're a bad boy or girl, you're going to be end up tossing salad with syrup or jelly. Is that the Scared Straight program that people should be sending their kids to? Actually, that would probably work. No, well, I don't know. I told you I seen a very disturbing thing the first time I was in a penitentiary setting, and it kind of kept me on the right path for a while. But I don't know, maybe if that guy like approached me with like a jelly packet, I would have turned out different.
That's the Scared Straight program that you need a pitch.
Do you think we could get funding for it?
Absolutely.
So we get a portfolio and clipboards. We need clipboards. And we walk into an office of somebody who's got money, and we say, look, we're about to save some lives and change the world, and this is how. And we play that video and say, kids, if you do drugs, you're going to end up tossing salad behind bars, and you're going to have to pick jelly or syrup. And you think they'll say, take my money?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, this is it. This is the last chance we have to help make the big look sexy, because I'm losing hope that's never going to happen.
Walks into the meeting late like he owns the place. Celsius in hand and tattoos on his face. He's a felon, pop for selling. His baby's mamas are always yelling. He's the relapser of my choice, and he makes my big book moist. He owes back child support, so they garnish his wages. I want him to open me up and run his fingers through my pages. He's a known cheater, wears a wife beater. Service commitment is the newcomer greeter. He makes that key fee, not taster's choice. And he makes my big book moist. The way he picks up that white chip, I'm glad I have an IUD. Lay me on the table and highlight all of me. Every share I wet my chair and relapse flow, he's always there. Every time I hear his voice, he's the one that makes my big book moist. And my spine read me line by line. And he makes my big book moist. He got me preheating in the business meeting, and he makes my big book moist. The way he stacks that chair, I drop my underwear, and he makes my big book moist. He drives a treatment van like a Rolls Royce, and he makes my big book moist.
So, you know, Cardi OD really does that move on stage. Like, she really gets on her neck and puts her ass in the air like that. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of hers. Like, nothing against. She seems like a lovely young lady. But, like, I've never listened to any of her music or watched her videos. And then when I seen that, I kind of find it blows my mind that somebody
walks into the meeting, that chair
like over and over again. It kind of, look at that.
He makes my big book, makes my big book.
First of all, there's something very weird about this. It looks like she's got vitiligo on her ass.
Why? It's a tattoo.
That big thing there is a tattoo?
Yes.
Is it of a dragon?
No, hers I think is flowers.
Flowers, like the stuff that you sold that guy thinking it was cocaine?
Fuck that guy.
That is true. If you can't tell when you're buying a bag that you're getting ripped off, you kind of deserve to be ripped off.
Yeah. He owed me for the last bag too.
Did he buy cornstarch and come back for more?
I put a little bit of menthol foot powder in there. And he said it was really good.
So once in Kansas City, me and my friend Jeremy were down in the hood, like trying to buy stuff, and this guy came up with like a softball size. Have you ever seen Red Rock incense? It's like gummy and looks like tar, and you burn it and like it just burns forever. Are you familiar with such a thing?
No.
Okay, well, it's a thing. Anyway, this guy comes out with a softball size of what I know is this incense. And he's telling my friend it's black tar heroin. And he only wants $40 for it. And I was like, Jeremy, it's like $5,000 worth of heroin. It's not real. And he goes, but what if it is? I said, Jeremy, he wants $40 for a fucking ball. It's not real. And he goes, but what if it is?
What if it is? Yeah.
And I mean, I thought of I kind of bought into his logic for like half a second, but I was like, Jeremy, it's not real. And Jeremy bought it. And when he got into my car and tried to shoot it up, he was then convinced it was incense because it was not a big ball of black tar heroin. But Jeremy might have gone back to buy it again because it was such a deal, just like your friend you're selling cornstarch to.
Here's the thing. The mystery would have gotten me.
Oh, she's gone. I don't know if I did that or she did. So yeah, have you ever bought opium or smoked opium before?
Yes, the Red Rock. Yes, I have.
Yes, that looks exactly like the incense. Like that's why I've heard people getting beat before. Like, you know, here's opium, but really it's the incense. And opium, when you burn it, it does smell good as fuck. And like, oh, I can taste it now. All right, we're relapsing. We're relapsing. I need the button. I don't have my breaking news thing. I was going to announce that I was going to go smoke opium, but now I can't. Well, I think if there's any rules on Facebook, they were all broken tonight. And I tried to get on Instagram Live, but it's a pain in the ass. And then after you do it on live, it doesn't even save it. It disappears. Like, who the hell wants to do that? What's the point?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess maybe you could say some really fucked up shit and it's disappearing anyway, so who cares? It's something to think about. It's quite a dilemma.
That's something to scratch the noodle.
Scratch the noodle? What the hell does that mean?
You scratch your head and you think about it.
You call your head a noodle?
Mm-hmm.
Did you even notice what's going on? That's not it. That's frightening. What's going on in the background?
Yeah. Alcoholics Anonymous.
Anonymous. Oh, are you going to Alcoholics Anonymous tonight? But look how happy the big book is. And he's got a party hat on. You see a little tiny hat?
I do see it. He looks happy, though.
So happy. Like, all I need is all these women. None of these women have ever been seen at a meeting. They are way too good looking. By good looking, I mean not ugly. Like most of the women at our meetings. Except that one that might be a tranny. But yes, so no one's helping me make the big book sexy. So here we are, back to being depressed and upset and sad and let down by the entire world.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta go meet this guy and give him the cornstarch.
All right. I don't think there's anything planned for the ends, but is there? No. It's
Join the party. Don't be retardy.